Margaret writes such a heart-wrenching letter. She's been struggling lately with the diagnosis of her grandson who has muscular dystrophy and so many other things going on in her life. Join me as I do a reading for her. Thank you so much to everybody who's written into Just Ask Jay and to all members of my Infinity family for making it such an amazing place to hang out and to encourage and support each other. I absolutely love the interaction on the site. I had to make mention of it. Now, Margot, my heart was breaking. I mean, I read this, that you've been struggling with the diagnosis of your grandson, having muscular dystrophy, and that is a difficult thing to go through. And, you mentioned here that you keep on reflecting back to the loss of your daughter who passed away of cancer back in 93, and that you're feeling helpless for your daughter that you still have currently living here and her son who's now being diagnosed with this terrible disease. You're talking about the road being similar, a little different, but similar in that it's going to be a long haul for everybody, and not only, for your daughter, but also for the boy that's going through this terrible disease. I understand that you can't bear the thought of this, honey. I don't think anybody can, and especially when it's so close to home like that. But the thing is, essentially, you're going through a grief. And grief doesn't really have to be for a person that is, passed away. Grief could be for a person that's still alive that you've lost physically through separation or divorce, or even people that are going to lose their abilities. So you start to grieve before these things happen. You start to grieve their demise, their decline, that kind of thing. And so I always believe that these energies, these people that have these types of diseases and go through such horrific types of experiences, having to go through something so terrible, and I'm not going to candy coat it. I believe that they're highly evolved energies, that they're highly evolved souls, and that their souls are here for a higher purpose, and to teach others, through their pain, through their experiences, is to teach others. So very selfless souls. The thing is that history tends to repeat itself in lifetimes. I know that I've been through a few cycles myself, with my mother being sick, with my sister being sick. But it looks like you're going through the same thing, having the loss of your daughter, your mother experiencing that loss, and also history repeating itself because now you're suffering, the loss of the abilities that this child's going to lose, having to go into a wheelchair and struggling with all the other difficulties that are going on around your daughter, in that because she's now separated and that they're having difficulties in the family, I guess, relationship and unity section of their life. And I understand that. So I know that you're feeling hopeless. I know that you're feeling helpless, but I'm going to tell you, because you've been through it, because you've had to be strong for your daughter who passed away in 93, this has prepared you for this. And I hate to tell you this, and I hope you're not upset with me, Margot, but I believe that this is part of your path, and that there's a reason why everybody is going through this. Now, it's not fair, and I really, don't think anybody deserves this whatsoever. So I don't want you thinking that it's something that, you need to go through because you're being punished or whatever. I believe that souls choose their path. They choose their, how would I say it? They choose their path. Before we come into being, we choose exactly what we're going to go through in this lifetime. Why? Because the soul doesn't have an ego. It knows exactly what it needs to learn. It knows that it needs to learn physically, mentally, emotionally, things that it doesn't want and things that it does want in order for that soul to progress to a very much higher soul level. And so I think that you're going through something like this. I think that perhaps the reason why this history is repeating itself is simply because you've been through so much that you're able to support somebody going through something of the like. And I'm so sorry for your family. Now, the thing is, I do think that there's going to be good memories. I know that there's difficulties coming ahead, but you can certainly, cherish everything that you absolutely can. In the meantime, enjoy every single moment that you can, and make it so important part of your life to really enjoy the now in your life. So many people wait. Oh, well, I'll wait for this. I'll work hard. I'll get this. I'll get that. Only to find out that they'll end up alone or without anything. And really, is it worth it? So the thing is, it's to prioritize what it is that you want in your life and how you can make this a better environment, a better experience than what you experienced and what your mother experienced. So I could totally relate to this, Margot. Now, the thing is, I also wanted to pull a card for you. And so the thing is, I did promise you a reading. And this is just basically what I'm feeling around you was either April or the number 4, the number 13, the number 22 or the number 31. And it doesn't mean that it's April 4, 13, 22 or 31. Essentially what that means is I was feeling the number 4 around you somehow. So birthdays, anniversaries, passings, either in April or the 4th of any month, the 13th, the 22nd, or the 31st of any month. Now, I also felt somebody that had been sick twice that comes through with your daughter. And so unless they died of something totally unrelated, so example, if someone had a heart condition but died in a car accident, but you're expecting them to die of that heart condition, I get someone like that coming through as well, Margot. And I would feel connected to your family. They do make me feel that they passed away a little bit too young, however. So I would say less than 35 years of age. So now I am using my Oracle cards. I absolutely love these. They're called Infinity Oracle. And if you don't know anything about these, you could certainly go look on my website. But I love these cards because the beautiful Lori Lowenberg, who's a dream expert, illustrated these cards, and so they're absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm going to divide the cards into 3, and I'm going to pick a card for you. So here we go. And the card that I picked for you is Strength. Now, if you look at the horse is healthy as a horse, strong as a horse. You have the weight of the world on your shoulders, but the card is upright. So it does talk about the strength required in order to move forward in a situation. And so this would show that you have the strength at the present time, even though you're feeling hopeless, even though you're feeling helpless. You do have the strength required to move through this situation and to carry others around you, to motivate them, to be a crutch for them, to be their strength. So this is a beautiful card to pull, especially when you're going through something so significant and so life-changing. And the thing is, the strength of the horse is absolutely beautiful. He's got a beautiful fire in his eyes. And the thing is, for me, it encompasses that strength, gives you what it is that you need energy-wise to be able to accomplish what it is that you're set out to do or what you're meant to do here. So I just want to encourage you to move forward. I would also tell you to seek family counseling if you had to, or go see somebody that's impartial, somebody that's not emotionally involved in the situation, in order for you to be able to get the support that you need to go through this. Do not carry this by yourself, Margot. The thing is, offer your daughter, an open door as well for her child as well. And just, all you can do is hope that things get better. I do believe, in terms of the relationship between her and her husband, that things will escalate before they get better, but I do believe that there will be some improvements in the future, but not the near future. So I don't want you thinking that this is going to resolve itself very quickly. I don't believe that. I just think that there's a lot of stress around the situation. Things need to calm down before they get better. But I would encourage your daughter as well to go for counseling and to offer the child counseling for the life changes that are going to happen. I want to offer you my heart, Margot. I'm so sorry that you're going through this, darling. And for everybody out here watching this video, to please send her energy and to please send her the love that she needs to carry her through on this journey. I want to thank everybody who's written in to Just Ask Jay. I just absolutely love you. Thank you so much. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Have a beautiful day, everyone.